Everyone, I am getting some misfires and a P0352 code on my 2007 Toyota Sienna. The code is reading ignition coil B, primary secondary circuit. The 3.5 series code is these ignition coils, and the 2 signifies that it is the number 2 ignition coil. So today I'm going to replace that ignition coil, and while I'm in there I'm going to just go ahead and replace the spark plug since I'm already in there. Since it's the front coil, it's a relatively easy job. All you're gonna need is a ratchet with a 10mm socket, and then for the spark plug you're gonna need a ratchet extender and a spark plug bit if you want to do that one too. Alright, so to start off, we're just gonna pull this cover off. Just grasp it here and give it a little pop. It should pop off its little tracks. These are your ignition coils right here. This, if I'm understanding correctly, is the number 2. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with that being said, 2, 4, and 6 are the easiest. If you're getting a code that's any of the back ones, you have to take off a lot more stuff. You have to take this kind of cover off, and you have to take the exhaust manifold off, and it's really tight back there and it's really hard, so I'm lucky that I just have to do this front one. So really all we're gonna do is pop some of these electrical quick connects. This is a 10mm bolt right here, and then the ignition coil pulls right out. And then once we get that out, I'm going to change the spark plug and put the new spark plug in and the new ignition coil on, and then we'll see if it clears the code. Alright, first I'm just going to pull these off. They just pull right off. Should get these out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and take this one off too, just to get it out of my way. And now I'm just going to hit this with a 10mm socket. Once you get it going, they're pretty easy to just hand loosen. Once again, the ignition coil just pulls out. So allegedly this one's bad per my code. So you can see down here the spark plug is pretty deep. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this spark plug out and replace it, just since we're in here anyway. So my ratchet extender was just long enough to get down in there. It's pretty deep. So after many turns, I got my spark plug out. It's a good thing I'm replacing it. It's looking pretty crappy. Got the new one in here. I'm gonna go. So got the new spark plug in there, and now I'm gonna put the new ignition coil in over the new spark plug. Plug all the wires in, clear the code, and hopefully that works. So here's my new one. Admittedly, it's not new. It's one I got from a local pull apart. I went in and pulled it out of another Sienna. It looks like it's not the Denso part, which means it's a replacement. It's a newer part, so it just pops in there just like the other one. And then we just take this 10mm screw and put it back, plug everything back in, and hopefully it's fixed. Okay, I've got everything hooked back up. Got this new one. You can clearly see it's different than the others, but it's nice and tight on there. So I'm gonna crank it up and hopefully it works. So I'm going to erase the code. So now I'll crank up the car and we'll see if it goes away. It's been cutting on almost immediately. I'll let it run for a while, and if it stays off, then I'll report back. Alright, well, the car has been running for about 15 minutes. I took it on a short drive, and there is still no check engine light, so I think that's fixed. Thank you for watching. If you need any help with the P0352 code or any of the other 35 series codes for ignition coils or spark plugs, drop me a comment below and I'll try and help you out. Thanks.